Welcome back, my friend, for more college baseball from Mercyhurst Baseball Field in Erie, Pennsylvania. I'm Jake Irwin. Thank you for making NEC Front Row a part of your early Friday evening. Mercyhurst bats get started in the bottom of the second with Jaden Walker against the left-hander Jake Toporek. First pitch to Walker, and it's in the turf for a ball. Walker, with a .309 average, 9 home runs, 28 RBIs, has a hit in 12 of his last 13 games. Trying to get the Mercyhurst bats rolling early. The 1-0. Walker charges it into right field, in for a base hit out to the right fielder Phelps. Walker rounds first, heads into second base. He's got himself a stand-up double. All of a sudden, just like that, Mercyhurst threatens with the first run of the game in scoring position. Well, there's a reason Jaden Walker is first on the team in doubles with 8 two-baggers. Good look at it there. Found his pitch and grooved it into right field. Also led the team last season in doubles. We go to the number 5 batter in the order, designated hitter, Landon DeBarden. First pitch to him, and it's outside for a ball. 1-0 count on DeBarden, who comes in with a 4-game hitting streak with multiple hits in 3 of those games and 10 RBIs. The 1-0, DeBarden fouls it back. We move to a 1-1 count. Mercyhurst trying to break a 3-game losing streak and have a strong second half of the season. Toporek checks the runner at second base. It's the 1-1 offering, offers the bunt, pulls it back inside for a ball. 2-1 on DeBarden. This is the inaugural Division I campaign, and Mercyhurst trying to make it even more memorable by picking up a win today and getting on its way to potentially taking this series against Wagner. The 2-1, fouled back. Earned a season-high 2 home runs and 6 RBIs last week at FDU, trying to take advantage of that runner at second base and bring him in. Kicks and deals. In the turf, 3-2 full count. Toporek in danger of putting back-to-back Mercyhurst players on base. This Mercyhurst offense has been electric lately. 43 runs over the last 5 games. The payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. DeBarden goes down on strikes. A huge punch out for Toporek to avoid allowing back-to-back Mercyhurst players on the base paths. 1 away with Walker still at second base. Brings us to Ranciel Ventura, third baseman with a .210 average, 2 home runs and 10 RBIs. Has had some struggles at times in the first half of the season with his bat-to-ball skills, but has really developed as the season's gone along. First pitch to Ventura, takes it for a strike. Ventura comes in with an 8-game hitting streak and has hit his first 2 home runs of the season in that 8-game span. Toporek, his 0-1. Bunted down the third base side, foul. 0-2 count on Ventura. Coach Jimmy Latona of Mercyhurst has marveled at the progress he's seen from Ranciel Ventura, commenting on the hard work he's put in not only in practice but outside of practice with his hitting. No score between Wagner and Mercyhurst. The 0-2 offering, belted back for a foul. Ventura stays alive at the plate. Wagner looking to rebound from its tough loss late in the previous game and get back to winning baseball. Had won 8 of 10 games prior to the defeat. Toporek looks back at Walker. The 0-2. Up high, 1-2 count on Ventura. Outside of the last game, when the pitching gave up 14 runs for Wagner, the pitching has been doing pretty well lately. Off to a rocky start here in the bottom of the second. The 1-2. Smacks off of Ventura's legs. And after a big strikeout of DeBerardin, the previous batter, Toporek puts 2 runners on. Walker at second after his double. Ventura at first. On the hit by pitch, we go to Ethan Adams. The shortstop, batting .195, 3 home runs and 15 RBIs, has been working on not chasing after pitches. First pitch to Adams. Leaves it outside for a ball. As the strikeouts for Adams have caused concerns at times, but his raw power is impressive. When Adams gets a hold of one and squares up the baseball, look out because it's going a country mile. The 1-0 pitch. Skied into right field over the dugout, foul. And we move to a 1-1 count on the number 7 batter in the order, Ethan Adams. Wagner is 3rd out of 11 teams in the conference for lowest team ERA, and no team has more saves than Wagner Arms. Handed a shutout to University of Maryland Eastern Shore last Saturday. Nearly a wild pitch, but Ulrich does a nice job behind the plate to prevent that one from going to the backstop and advancing both of those runners. That could have been runners at 3rd and 2nd with just 1 out. Good job by Ulrich. 2-1 count. Pressure's on for Toporek to keep this game tied at 0. Gets under it and a high fly ball to the second baseman Sutera. First baseman Matthews calls him off and makes the catch for out number 2. A big out number 2 for Wagner to keep those runners at first and second base. We move to the next batter, Ty Cupp. Just a .032 average. This is his 20th at bat. No home runs and 1 RBI. Toporek looks back at Walker and is offering. Swings at that pitch, center cut, and it creates strike number 1. Walker just 2 for 3 with stolen bases on the season, so not much of a base running threat at second base. DeBerardin at first is 9 for 13 on stolen bags. The pitch inside, and that creates a 1-1 count on Cupp. He's playing in his 8th game of the season and searching for that first base knock since his first collegiate hit back on February 15th versus UAB. Here comes the 1-1. Spotted just down low. 2-1 count for Cupp, trying to extend this inning for what has been a promising bottom of the second for Mercyhurst on Walker's double and then the hit by pitch on Ventura. The 2-1. Just misses that upper corner. 3-1 count. Toporek in danger of loading the bases if he walks Cupp. Three-one pitch from Toporek. Falls inside for ball 4. Bases loaded for Mercyhurst. Walker to third base. Ventura to second and Cupp at first. Big at bat for the inexperienced bat of Ty Cupp. Brings us to the 9th hitter in the order. And the 6th batter we've seen in this bottom of the second for Mercyhurst. Casey Smith, .204 average. No home runs, 15 RBIs. First one from Toporek and takes a healthy cut at it but can't connect. 0-1 count on Smith. Earned a season-high 3 hits just 10 days ago versus Youngstown State and is looking to bring back that hot bat that we saw from Smith in the early portion of the season. The 0-1 falls into that outer half of the plate for strike 2. Toporek 1 pitch away from getting out of this mess in the bottom of the second. Casey Smith trying to take advantage of this bases-loaded opportunity and apply pressure to a Wagner team that hasn't lost a conference game since 3 weeks ago at Lemoyne. charges it into left field, in for a base hit, rolls out to the left fielder Tavares. One run comes in to score, the second one slides in. 2 RBI single from Casey Smith to give Mercyhurst the 2-0 lead against Wagner in the bottom of the second. Smith with an RBI in 4 of his last 5 games now with that 2 RBI single. He comes in clutch and brings it to the top of the order with Chris Jucno. Jucno struck out swinging the last time we saw him up at the plate, looking to redeem himself here. First pitch to Jucno, and it plunks him in the shoulder and loads the bases again. The second time Toporek has hit a Mercyhurst batter in this inning. So you've got Cup at third, Smith at second, and Jucno at first. We go to Joe Trivisono. Has been stellar at the plate lately. Had an 8-game hitting streak that ended last game at Pitt. First pitch to Trivisono. Left-hander. Lets it fall in for a strike. During that hitting streak for Trivisono, had 4 multi-hit performances that included a series at FDU where he earned 3 hits in the first game, 2 in the second, and another 3 to wrap up the series. 0-1. Plunks him in the back. And that brings in run number 3 for Mercyhurst. A painful way to earn an RBI, but Ty Cup touches home plate. And Mercyhurst makes this a noisy bottom of the second, and it's been a nightmare for Toporek, who has given up a double, hit by pitch, walk, 2 RBI single, hit by pitch, hit by pitch. And up steps the 9th batter in the order for Mercyhurst, Eric Chorba. And it's down low for a ball. Does not want to give up a 4th run by either hitting a batter, walking one, or giving up a hit to Chorba, who's trying to extend that hitting streak to 6 games. And a much-needed strike for Toporek. Chorba compiled a trio of base knocks a couple days ago at Pitt. He's been seeing the ball well lately. 1-1 pitch to the right fielder. And in for a strike. 1-2. Toporek 1 pitch away from finally getting to go to the dugout again. The 1-2 offering falls in for strike number 3. Toporek finally gets to trot off the mound. Well, it was a noisy bottom of the second for Mercyhurst. 3-0 the lead for them against Wagner. After it all started with a Jaden Walker double, and then Casey Smith with a 2 RBI single, and then an RBI hit by a pitch by Joe Trivisono. Back with more college baseball after this break. 3rd inning coming up. Can Wagner respond to the 3 runs put up early by Mercyhurst? We'll find out after this break on NEC Front Row.